I've been a fool and I've been muted.
Oh, have they not heard us this whole time?
They have not heard us this whole time. So I'm gonna head back to the just chatting. I'm here. My good friend Seth has astrally projected himself here into the mana void with, or maybe it was just the one scene that it was like that. Whatever. He's here in the mana void with me. To work on a hypothetical VTuber. He's going to be mapping out essentially a starting soon screen, a stream ending screen, a BRB screen, and then a stream overlay. Meanwhile, I will be designing a VTuber, and I will be additionally working I will be probably doing a logo. And then if I have extra time, because there's a good chance that I'm gonna, maybe not a good chance. I tend to be pretty slow when I draw people, but there's a okay chance that I might get things done. I might start working on some of my own stuff. Um, so with that out of the way, now we can go into our thing here. Turn down this media source. I don't know how loud you can hear that, but um, yeah. So Seth's up in the top left. I'm in the bottom right. This, it's just one pixel away. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to start drawing. So, since this is Seth, it's going to be dinosaur related in one way or another.
Hi, hi.
That is just how it is. So, the first question I want to ask you, as the designer of this hypothetical VTuber, is are we making this person fully being like, are we making a dinosaur person, or are we making a like a paleontologist YouTuber?
I'm not too sure, honestly, because it really just kind of. Hmm. We could always spin the wheel if that makes you feel better. We could just spin the wheel and let the wheel decide these type of things.
I could just flip a coin, also, which I should have right.
Roll a D100.
It's only unless you have other options. If you had any other ideas for what you wanted for this person.
Um, I'll just throw time traveler up there because why not?
Okay, time
That's
travel.
always a fun one. Or geneticist or something like that.
All right.
But yeah, that's really it. It's either
Okay,
one of
so
those four.
yeah, one of those four. So our options right now are essentially uh time traveler. I think geneticist could be added onto any of them,
Yeah,
and
true.
still work. That's not my path isn't all the way up. Um, so I think that could be essentially added on top of anything and make it work fine. Um, and then there was proper paleontologist, like just a human person, and then dinosaur person. And if we did a dinosaur person, the difficulty there would be I need to figure out how to make a dinosaur person that looks good. Um, so I'm fine at drawing like cat people, but I think dinosaurs we might have to get narrow it down to a specific one probably before we start adding traits. Um, so do we want to just flip a coin, or I don't think there's enough people in chat for us to let chat decide, but
Hmm. Let me do something really quickly. Let me share this around.
I assume we're making a male VTuber because it is roughly you, I guess.
Yeah,
This would be roughly your model. So that means that this is going to be harder for me because I don't draw men. When I draw men, I draw them very feminine.
that's okay. I'm fine with that. You've seen me.
Yeah. Um, Okay. I think. I'm looking out most every day and watching what I eat. Sorry. Um, that's a little Huey Lewis in the News reference for you. For the Huey heads in the chat and or American Psycho fans.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, honestly, because I have some ideas. I just need to get a good rough draft of what we are going for. So I'm gonna try to do the border first, because I feel like that
I
one.
feel like that one could fit into any of them if we go with any of these, right?
True. I
Because
just have some ideas that I'm gonna just start
I,
trying to.
I don't want to force my idea that I had on you, but I was still operating under that.
Oh,
But
I love
roughly,
that idea, honestly.
yeah.
I'm gonna, yeah, definitely gonna do that.
So legs.
Ouch.
This head's too big right now, so I'm gonna shrink that down, I believe. And I'm gonna have to make the rest a little bit thinner, but that's fine. Yeah,
So
so
I just duplicate this and then I edit. Yeah, you were saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm just still working on just doing a little quick basic outline before we start adding like details. But so you're showing this around somewhere?
Do you see my screen? Oh, I shared the stream to some friends. I
Oh,
sent
okay.
it to them.
All right. I thought you were sharing the question of what we were going with. So, do you have any preference on like body type, body shape?
Um, Part of me was just gonna say to pull up a picture of me, but then I realized that might not be the best.
Yeah, I
So it'd
meant.
basically be hmm. No, I don't really have a preference. I just say shoot for the win, basically.
All right. Shoot the wind. Grammy told you not to talk to the wind, but you went and talked to the wind, didn't you? Grammy warned you. You've seen you've seen 50 State Nightmares, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Neil Cicierega. What a guy. Grammy warned you. Okay. That's not a circle even a little bit. Oh, that's will do. Welcome, Kira Kiri, to the stream chat.
Hi,
Um,
Kira.
so that's man.
Yeah, that is a man. Featherless biped.
Featherless biped. This is a man.
Featherless? Check. Biped? Check.
Those aren't great circles. Basically, there, there for like wrists, roughly.
I'm gonna go for rounded. I feel like the feel of it being like rounded edges. I don't like being too
Oh,
sharp. So let me
one
just.
thing you should keep in mind about the border is it
Yep, yep.
traditionally when you're making a border for a VTuber, you're gonna want to leave a lot of room on one side or the other. Typically, you leave room on the right side, um, because that's where their model is going to be. The reason that you have a border is so that your model doesn't take up the entire screen. Um, Also, you might want to make it a little more like just the canvas size wise. You should probably keep it to like the same sort of size as like a stream would be. So like, what's a traditional monitor size? Um, Let me Google something real quick. So like, um, why am I forgetting words? Ba, 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 ba.
It's okay. Words are hard. I think we should start like outlawing language. Honestly, I think that would solve a lot of our problems. No verbal communication. You're really gonna get mad at a dude if you don't even know what he's saying?
True. I mean, I do that with the French all the time. Hey, bird! Okay. Most monitors range from, roughly 22 to 24-inch screen. But let me get the dimensions of that. That's not the dimensions. 20 inches by 12 inches. Okay. Try that on your canvas size.
Repeat that again.
20 by 12
20
inches, not
oh
pixels. Sorry.
inches. 20 12 point. What did that do? Oh my god.
Yeah. So you're probably gonna want to conserve a good amount of space on the right side for the model, and then probably a chat block above it. And
I
then
was. Oh wow. Hmm.
is that like good arms? Proportions are hard.
I'm gonna have to rethink how I was gonna. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So then I'm going to delete this. Actually, yeah. No. You will serve. You will not be border. You will not be just chat. There we go. That'll be a chat box.
Yeah.
Chat.
Chat traditionally rectangle rather than a square, but
I can fix that in like 2 seconds. So I just merge these two together. Merge layers.
I think okay. I think we got to decide on a theme because I did have an idea that only works for some of them. I guess it could work for all of them, but like having like the chat be like a monitor, like a screen that for like I don't know,
Oop.
calculations? Question mark.
Perhaps.
I don't not
Calculations.
calculations, but like like displaying information about whatever, and we could have chat be like in a little TV monitor, you know?
Yeah. You had to be scared there because I heard with calculation. My mind went, please,
No math.
my dear sister, no math.
My sister in Christ, you made the math.
My sister in Christ, do not hit me with calculations. I am not in the mood for those right now.
Okay, that's like a rough outline. So yeah, I think we gotta decide on what our full theme is. So are we going dinosaur boy, or are we going human person? Or are we going in a different direction and also just paleontology themed?
Maybe. Yet Ugh. Okay, we do need to decide on the whom. Okay. I'm having a hard time deciding. There's like so many options. I'm trying to figure out what can we do with this, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's just ultimately gonna come down to what we want our since this is for your project, what you want your general theming to be.
Hmm. Gotta be dino related. That's the
Yeah,
biggie.
that's
That's
the
the
big
biggie.
one. That's the big one.
And
Gotta be. Ooh man, did these arms not look awesome? It's fine. I'm mostly doing like outfit design. I don't need to pay too much attention to my portions, I don't think. I'm here to provide a good idea of what this character is meant to look like. Okay, that's probably better. Okay. I really hope this doesn't get me take my stream muted. I don't know if
it
the
should be
sound is
fine.
in the public domain. I don't think it is. It's from Tatami Galaxy. I don't know how lax they are about that, so...
Damn it. Sticky keys. Okay. So I've got an idea. So I'm gonna
Alright.
try to do border 1 because I got just a general little snippet of an idea that I'm trying to try to do, or try to at least get doodled.
Alright.
Oh,
What's up?
trying to figure out how to mess with this to not make it look bad.
Oh, I think those are on 2 different layers. That's what the problem is.
But oh, it's surely the chat. That's why. Because I'm trying to curve it or make it look or feel curved. Because I don't like pointy near the edges there. I want it to be rounded, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. That's why what I did with my chat box. Okay. So I'm trying to think. So do we want to just go all in on like, because we can throw geneticist or like paleontologist on top of another idea probably. Should I just start drawing like a, so like what sort of outfit are we thinking? Like a lab coat type beat? I don't know.
Lab coat type beat. Hmm. Doing a bit of pondering right now, so I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm not prepared for this. Human characters are not my strong suit. That's the thingy. Going in blind, basically. But as stupid as this might sound, John Hammond-esque fit.
All right, that works. I can work with that. I can work with John Hammond. We'll spare no expense. So, oh, it is. So like fully like the hat and everything. Because if I have to draw a hat, that's gonna be probably bad at that.
Oh no, I just mean just like type, if that makes sense. Like it's not a one-to-one his exact thing, but I just mean it's sort of like that type of vibe of
Yeah, like a sort of business casual.
yeah.
All right, cool. We can do that. Um, I'm also not. I'm gonna pull up some references. It's, so this should look okay.
So after this, I have to start cutting up the border for what I had the idea. So you want to know what I had as my little idea?
Yeah, sure.
'Cause it plays into your idea a little bit, but what it would be is So imagine, right? The border's like this, right? So kind of like that, yeah?
Yeah.
More even, not how it is now. But what it would basically be is on these sides here, I'm gonna get a different color. On the sides and everyone else, it would literally be like there'd be just a line here, and then there'd be a line here, and then there'd be a big line there, and then a giant line, and it's the geological timeline. So it'd be like
Oh,
this
that's
age,
fun.
this age, this age, this age, and as it goes across, basically, it's the whole timeline.
That's fun.
That's just an idea, or it just be full of random critters and gobos and varmints, basically, just stuffed to the brim with dinos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do like yours though of the fossils.
Yeah.
Maybe I could even swap them out. Who knows? Just
You
depends.
you could probably even do both, actually. You could have like an outside border that's like the geological timeline, and then on the inside, um, because or you could have like that be the part that's behind like the model itself, and then around it you kind of like carve out a bit of a rock face and have a um like that's where the game is, you know? And then there's like
So true.
uh
Surrounded by dinosaurs.
oh man. Man oh man. Am I bad at this?
Wrong. Factually. I will not have this slander on my stream.
This is my stream. I can slander myself all I want.
I'm taking over now. This is my house.
You come into
Look
my
at me.
house.
Tell me how to arrange my furniture.
Skeleton divine death blast.
No. I got said that, and they were like, "This is what happens when you try to ask this question to someone." It was
Yeah.
just like
Skeleton
rude.
divine death blast.
How rude of them to skeleton divine death blast. But then again, they did. Someone, how would you feel if someone came into your house and asked you how to arrange your furniture, basically?
Yeah,
Rude. Get him out of here. Skeleton divine death blast.
I'm gonna grab this. Alright, cool. I grabbed that. That was fine. We're gonna do just a little bit of movement. That's good silhouette, I think. Not that doesn't affect the silhouette, like even a
Did I
little bit.
paste on the outside of this? Everything froze.
Oop. Might just be taking a
Oh.
second.
Yeah, because it's massive. I'm gonna close my Chrome.
How? Sorry for all the loud noises. How?
Nah, you're fine. Goodbye, references. We're going in blind.
No references. We go in blind.
Absolutely. There we go. Yeah, look at that. O-ring.
Ooh, that looks bad. Don't do that. Undo that real quick. That's not what that's meant to look like. I think I can curl up a little bit, but not that much. Okay.
Time to use phone for references.
That's what I've been doing.
I was like, it is time for references. Opens up the new tab. Computers just, I hear the fan start picking up. I was like, nope.
Nope.
Holding you down.
Yep. Do that later. Let me drop the button up. I'm so bad. I don't do this very often.
It's okay.
And by this I mean fashion that isn't like explicitly two things. I gotta
It makes you.
diversify.
Everyone has to step out of their comfort zone a little bit, so it's okay. I feel ya.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the right tool.
Okay, let me
That's actually not how that would be, because that's not how these work. I'm understanding. I'm thinking more about the layers of how
Boink.
outfits or how.
It's so tiny. It's so tiny. Okay. You see this? Yeah.
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 Okay. I think we gotta cement real quick, just for sure this time, and not get distracted this time. We need to know what our vibe is, what our design is. Do we want to go? Do we want to go full into I am making a monster boy, or do we want to go into I am designing a human scientist that bears some resemblance Because either way, I want to work in something like that to this design. I want to work it in so that it looks like, so like even if they're not like they're not like a dinosaur, they'll have like their outfit will vaguely resemble parts of it, you know?
I'm gonna say human dude.
All right.
Maybe you can just give him like a hoodie or something. That might be nice.
I'm not gonna. That's the easy way up. I'm not taking that. That's the design everyone goes for when they first make a VTuber what's the it's not Reboot, it's another program. It's Vroid.
Ah, okay.
So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I'm still gonna design them after a dinosaur of some kind. What should I take?
Dino?
Yeah, what dinosaur?
Cerrado?
Okay, how do I spell that so I can get it as a reference?
Do you want me to just... No, I can't send you the folder. It'd probably crash your computer. Cerato.
Oh, Ceratosaurus, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what elements of this design can we bring in to... Okay. There aren't too many, because I'm not good at picking up on the smaller details. There aren't too many I think I can bring in for like the leg things. Or for like the lower half of the body. I'm gonna... We might have to get into this part of it in the coloring actually, for most of it. I think most are
I'm very curious on which one you're using because
well,
there's
most of these images depict them with stripes of some kind, so I'll
uh
probably incorporate some of that.
I forgot you're not drawing an actual, you're not making an accurate dino, you're just doing a
I'm making
human
a
design.
I'm
Okay.
making a guy who has dino-like features in his clothing.
Okay. I was about to, yeah, okay. Sorry, my brain was like, what is she doing? What's she cooking?
Oh, okay, that's like roughly all I need for that. Would it be too much to have like how could I want to kind of put like claws on like the cuffs of the shirt, but I'm not sure how to make that look good.
You could tear the shirt, maybe, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it.
I could do that, I suppose. I wanted to try and like find a way to put like I don't know, like some sort of Talon-esque cufflinks in it. It's like a VTuber design. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
Mine does make sense, but I have a lot of lore to back it up. And also it's very basic. You'll notice that when I said that's the thing everyone goes for hoodies, you'll notice that I, in fact, am wearing a hoodie
Oh,
in my design. Just one that is open. I think if I just like, there's that, and I can just bring it back here for like two little claws. Maybe I should go for three, because that would be more accurate. Right, they've got three fingers. But one of them's like,
no.
no? Am I looking at this right? No, okay, that's four. Yep, sorry. It's just hard to tell. They do have sort of the one that comes back, so I can put that there.
You want me to send you a skeletal ref if that makes sense? If that's what you're looking
I'm not
for?
sure I could properly glean details from a skeletal ref.
Hmm.
I'm not a, I'm not like a,
Oh,
um,
sorry. I'm trying to figure out trying to figure out how to help you here.
yeah,
Because I don't want to just leave you in the dark with this type of deal.
okay, yeah. So that's just like, and then that, let's just put some like stripes there. So it's like, that's a part of the design of this shirt, I guess. And if you fold it out, it becomes like a claw over your hand. Sure, that's that makes enough sense.
Yippee! It gets the job done, you know?
Okay.
Okay, time to actually start working on this timeline now and not just sit here doing nothing, looking at dinos. I got distracted. I will turn this to a nice brown for dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, step 1 done. Step 2.
All right. I do get. I since I am doing like sort of shirt, I do get a little pocket. What do I put in it? I can
Little
put.
pocket?
I can put so many things in here. What are we putting in it?
Oh man. Gotta put some pens in there. You gotta put some, maybe like a bone in there just for no reason at
Just
all.
fully a bone?
It's like a tiny little femur sticking out of there.
Yeah. Okay. I can put a bone into there. That's not okay. Let me.
He's a paleontologist. He just pulled those out whenever he's at like a conference.
My the trusty paleontologist bone. How could I have forgotten?
You don't have one?
I'm not a paleontologist.
Oh, very true, bestie. Have you considered becoming one?
I have, and I have thought, no, I'm not a science person.
Christ. Hmm. I'm thinking about this now, and I'm realizing the geological timeline might not be the best considering how big the board is going to be. It's going to be like this, and you might not be able to fully see it if that makes sense. Just look at that. Look at how. Or should I make them bigger? Or
Well, you've always also got the fact that like on one of these borders, typically you'd put a space for like the VTuber itself on the right there. So you could always put that like behind like under the chat box area, which you might want to make a little bigger also.
the chat box?
Yeah, like and that's there's sort of like the horizontal space which it covers could be a little bit bigger, if that makes sense. Because like I don't know, I'm not great at describing these things. But essentially
How about that? Covers a wider dimension.
it goes a wider dimension. It also kind of might peek into the like the actual space for the VTuber though.
I
Yeah.
have this right in as a standstill for the VTuber, so let me just move that over. Oh, grabbed the wrong thing. Come here. Okay. Ignore the black and everything else back there. Just focus on the little dot in the middle. So let me just use the delete. Oh,
I am feeling a little bit like these proportions aren't great. Then I might need to shrink down this torso a little bit. This torso might be a little bit too long. That shouldn't be too hard of a fix. You can always just grab. Now I can put in the Oop. Oh. Okay. No crashes? We're good?
No, no crashes.
Oh, I accidentally hit print. That's why what happened.
Did you what?
I accidentally hit print somehow.
Your printer just turns on and starts printing what you've drawn.
That would be bad because I don't have much.
You don't have a printer? Oh. You don't
Oh,
I
shit.
thought you were gonna say you don't have a printer.
My scratch discs are full. It is not.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. I need to uninstall some things, I think, in order for this to work. Hmm.
Okay, so I have this here for just the general VTuber stand-in, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Let me just rotate it a little bit. Rotate. Perfect. Everything goes so slow because it's like you are at a monstrously high amount. I never, my workspace is like very tiny, so being this big is incredible, but also at the same time scary.
Yep. I'm gonna need you to stop, Lily.
Stop what?
No, I'm gonna need Lily in chat to stop real quick. Just not do that, please.
Ew. Mod, spin this
Mods,
person in a circle. Fill them in space.
mods, can we, uh, it's fine. It's good. We're, making,
Progress.
progress on, designing mods, kill this guy. Making progress
Mod,
on
they're being
designing,
mean to me.
okay, that is, making progress on designing, some VTubers, or a VTuber singular, and some assets for it. Um, Problem with right now is that my disks are full, and so my computer
Is angry.
is angry and won't let me draw at all. Which isn't great, isn't optimal. I would describe it as suboptimal, even.
How would you feel if someone called you suboptimal? What would you do?
Um, hmm, not even wrong.
They
Okay,
are, though.
that's Seth's PNG. For
Did I just get a compliment?
yeah,
Fantastical. Thank you.
he was a big fan of the. Oh, does closing that make me invisible? Let me stop reacting. Yes, it does. Okay. Um, I still need to close it right now. So I can uninstall some things.
I realize I probably should have been making these the same height, but we're going with this so I can just pump them full of creatures.
Yeah. Where's
Okay,
my?
let me just...
What else can I do to resolve this issue? Um, this is a really unfortunate place to be in. As this. Let me. If I try drawing. How to fix? How else can I fix this? I know that I can mods and media.
Wait, what?
Mods
No,
and
not the
media.
meteor. No, 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 no. Not again. What if you were just enjoying life, but then someone said, mods, Meteorless man.
Mm,
That was when the great chat ban of 65 million years ago from God himself.
it happened, yeah. The great chat purge of uh, negative 8 million.
Man, those times were not a fun time to be.
Okay, I might. What else could I do? This is uninstall. I also am gonna need to get it. I'm gonna try and get a refund on Vbridger because it straight up just doesn't do enough for my model for me to care. So I'll do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pennsylvanian. 8. Bunk.
Please ignore all the Windows alert sounds when installing things to make them for other things.
Windows is hungry. It demands RAM. At least it's not Google.
Why would that be?
We both.
I don't understand why that would be more of an issue, to be honest.
Google does not demand. Google takes RAM. Other things, you have a choice. Google does not humor that. Google just does what it wants,
Fair enough.
and you have to live with it. I'm definitely gonna have to mess with the size and scaling of some of these so I can have them all fit in here. Because we're starting to run into issues of I already reached the bottom of the screen.
There is so much stuff that I can delete that I haven't. I'm too lazy to do it, so I'm just gonna do that right now. That. Hmm.
Oh, I forgot it does that. It's useful, but I forgot it does that. It scared me for much a second.
Okay, I should be good now.
Sweet. Problem, crisis averted? Or
Crisis mostly averted. For now,
to
at
know?
least.
Yeah, it's a problem for future you, not past you.
Really, I'm worried more about present me. So,
True.
10 bone. Okay. I think I'm not going to design a lower body for this actually,
What?
because YouTubers don't have to have a full body. Yeah, I'm extra and I got one, but I don't need one, to be quite honest with you. So we're gonna make this a half body because I don't want it to sound like this. Okay. We got that. Oop. Oh. Oop, nope. Okay. Gotta start using the entirety of my arm when I draw more. I have historically been very bad at that. Okay. What are we thinking for hair? How do we make this beautiful creature into a hair design?
Um, hair. That's a good question. We gotta,
Because you do have like the one horn, presumably, which we can make
true.
into one big
Oh,
doinker.
is my screen still present? Hold on.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it looks like your screen got. Oh, that might be on me. I might have closed it by accident.
You closed my stream.
I might have minimized it. I didn't like fully close it.
Right, I'm just labeling the timeline so I can know which ones all of them are, so I know the order. Because I realized I did this backwards. You're supposed to start at the bottom and go up. I started at the bottom and went down. I
Oh,
did a stupid.
so what do you think about? So we want to represent that horn somehow. What do you think about big stupid doinker?
Stupid doinker?
Like that sort of thing, and then we build hair off of that.
Hmm.
Sort of horn shaped, you know? Gets the sort of impression of the horn.
Well, do keep in mind, there are 3 of them.
Oh, are there three? There's one big one, so that's what I was
Wait a
playing.
minute. What reference are you using for this?
I'm looking through most of them. Most images seem to imply there's only one. Let me look at this actual sculpture. Okay, yeah, there are 3 little ones up front that sort of
Technically, they're called crests, but yeah.
crest. Okay, there are 3 smaller ones on that skeleton, but it looks like a lot of these images seem to think that that's 3 parts of a much larger crest.
It's complicated, because some people wonder if they connect in the middle, if there's like an archway or whatnot, and some people only just draw the middle horn, like the front nasal horn as the biggest one, when it's Not. It's complicated.
Wait, no, that is okay. No, some okay. Now that I'm getting deeper into it, some of them are. So we got three. How do we represent three big stupid? We can't just get three big stupid doinkers, can we? I love the word doinker. That's not like the technical term for this sort of hair piece, but I do love saying it.
Here, I put that for you there, so you can have a peeps at that. But do you just want to? I'm trying to think about how we could do this, and I'm thinking it's just like a dip in the middle for some reason. Like it's really bushy hair, but there's just like a dip in the middle, kind of like what happens when someone with like an afro or something wears something on their head for too long, and it makes like a stupid dip.
Even the headphone dent, the Tyler One headphone dent.
Yeah.
And I think
Give him.
we can get this because if we like, so I want to keep it, anime because it's VTuber and they're all anime essentially. Then we can just have sort
What?
of like. So we have the big doinker in the front, in the back we can put like two little things of hair like that, maybe. And then we just build the rest of the hair out, which I'm also not fantastic at, especially when it isn't longer hair. I think we can get anything else out in the hair, anything other features that might want to be represented.
Might sound stupid.
Yep.
But hair comb. That's just like just stick a hair comb in his hair for one of the crests.
Just like a comb in the. Well, I was hoping that the two things in the back would be like the. That's two. That's all three. 'Cause that's one of them. It'll be more obvious when it gets colored because that's gonna be like a different color. I think it's gonna be like shaded differently, or like not shaded. It's gonna be like highlight essentially,
Ooh.
like how my highlights are, but just on this one big piece. Um. Eyes, man.
I think I made a mistake here somewhere. Something's not right. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there we go. So now I can just. No one in chat saw that. Good. We made the artist blunder. Do you know what that is?
Hmm.
Hide the layer, Kronk. And everything just vanishes. On layer.
That's good enough for me, I suppose. The hands. So bad at drawing hands. But so is everyone, so it's fine.
Hands aren't that difficult to draw. Just pray and cry and suffer a little bit, and you will eventually get there.
Hands aren't that hard to draw, just die.
Hands aren't that hard to draw. Just sacrifice something, you know?
This is a law of equivalent exchange.
Yeah. You get to learn how to draw hands, they get blood sacrifice. It's that simple.
The only thing that can be equal to a human life is the ability to draw hands good.
You perfectly understand.
What could possibly be equivalent to a human life? I haven't actually watched all of them. It's a good enough hand. I'm not getting paid to draw these.
I am. No, I'm not.
You're not. You're getting graded. I am though.
Yeah, that's the scary part about this.
This is all still just in the conceptual phase, so.
True. And real. Now we're getting into the stupid ages.
What do you mean by that?
What?
What do you mean by we're getting into the stupid age?
Cenozoic is all what I refer to as the stupid ages.
I see.
Do you want to know why?
Sure.
Do you want me to humor you?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
The
I'll
reason I
humor you.
call-
Why do you call it stupid
Okay.
ages?
So look here, look at my thingy bogger. I'll doodle this for you. Let
Yeah.
me get up the doodles.
Yeah.
So in my genuine opinion, everything up to like this point. Oh, hold on. Everything up to like a certain point in time is like perfectly fine. Like it's perfectly fine. Like everything up to here, perfectly fine.
Okay.
Uh-oh, big extinction. Okay, that's fine. Mammals will take over, right? It'll be like what happened in the Permian, where the reptiles, well, those sub-mammals died out, and then the reptiles took over. Coolio. So, the reason I call it the stupid age is because of horses. It's just because of horses.
Sorry.
Horses are like mammalian spiders.
This is the horse era? The world has truly
Yeah.
entered a great horse era?
Because, like, okay. Paleocene, check. Eocene. Ugh. Iocene. Oh. Miocene. It's literally just age of horse.
The world has truly entered a great horse era.
Everything up here is like men. Also, I just realized that's a jackalope right there. This is a jackalope. I just realized that. I've had this image for so long, and I've just realized that's a jackalope.
Odd.
That is hilarious to me, and that's also a yeah. But that's what I mean when I say we're entering the stupid age. Because oh look, Ceratosaurus right here too. Horses. Like the thing is, certain dinosaurs had hooves, right?
Yeah.
They were perfectly fine with how their hooves worked. They weren't like how mammal hooves worked, so I like their hooves a lot better because rather than it being a toe, it's just a cap of bone over said toe, if that makes sense. So it's not the
Exposed to
same.
the elements.
And then horses are like giant fingernail. Because you know how a horse hoof works, right?
No, I don't. I
A
know that they
horse hoof.
grow, like,
is a giant fingernail. They walk on that. They walk on a giant fingernail.
No, it's I don't like thinking about that.
Deidre, it doesn't matter if you like thinking about it or not. The horses decreed it so. No one can stop them. You can try. You can try to stop them. You can try to put an end to their wrath, but
You will
I
try, you
don't
will
think,
fail.
like many before you, because you didn't know how even much more stupid. I put that on the wrong layer again. I artistic blunder once more.
Your remorse. You're in for a horse.
I think I'd cry if someone looked me in the eye and they were like, horses are the dominant species, because I can't argue with that. They just the only thing the only predators horses have nowadays are bears and jaguars, and that's it.
That's kind of terrifying to think about.
Because horses are in areas they're not supposed to be most of the time. Like horses are not native to North America,
Mm-hmm.
but they got introduced, and no one wants to get rid of them because they're like they're so cool though, and it's like yeah that's cool and all, but they're bringing jaguars from South America into the North American continent because they're like I smell me some horse, and they come up here, so we have jaguars as far
Is
up.
that actually why we have jaguars in North America?
That's yes, because they hunt horses like jaguars in South America. Capybara smell the exact same as horses. Like they smell the same.
Let's see. So
That's why we have some jaguar in like Arizona.
huh.
It's
That's
it's
it's
terrifying.
an odd thing to think about. I think I make my hands too small usually. I'm gonna make these a little bigger.
Yeah, no, jaguars eat anything. They don't really care. They're scary. I mean, horses are scarier because like jaguar just wants to eat you. Horse also wants to eat you, but it eats you slower.
Yeah.
That's why the joke if the joke in the bar is like, haha, why the long face? And it's just, did the horse just talk? Did I again?
Yep. What?
I put on the wrong layer. I am going insane today. Not even the right type of insane. I keep writing stuff on the wrong layer.
Okay, yeah, I think that's like good enough. I think I'm probably gonna put like some sort of design on this tie. Not sure what. Some
I'm
kind of
gonna stop this.
stripes.
I'm gonna work on the other one I had in mind. So I'm going to. That's the timeline border.
Yep. Are we working on the rock face now?
Yep. Rock face border. So I'm gonna draw a bunch of bones and stuff and put that in the
And of
background.
course, this is just like you don't have to get it completely done because like this is just like a proof of concept, right?
Proof of
Because
concept stream.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you don't need to fully have the thing in the back
Them
there.
done just yet. Trying to think if I showed you what I'm working on right now aside from these, because I have some other. Because one of the things I want to eventually do is I want to just have all of my little stop motion puppets as potential like PNG tuber models, or literally just have. And you know what? Actually, yeah. Let me do something really quickly. Okay. So I need to make a new folder. So rock face.
You name
Okay.
your layers and folders. That's so brave. Could never.
Are you not? Are you not supposed to?
No, you
Am I
definitely
doing?
are supposed to. I just don't because I'm lazy and I
Let
don't
me
make
just stop
groups or
doing that.
anything.
Like, let me just stop doing that. Like specifically right now because you said that.
Okay. Actually, should I have the stripes be on the shirt and then I can like make the tie have some other sort of design on it?
You can go for that. Although I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure Ceratosauruses would have Stripes,
A lot of
honestly.
a lot of the things here show them having like stripe types. Like I don't know if stripe's the right word. It's like
It's like lines, basically.
yeah.
The thing is, ceratosaurids lived in a forest environment.
Hmm.
Like they lived in they were the small little underdogs of Jurassic. They got bullied. They were like honey badgers basically. So they lived in the underbrush.
Hmm.
So it's most likely that'd be not really one solid color, but more of like a gradient that faded into another. They might have striped tails because a lot of lizards have that to break up their silhouette. But splotches make more sense on them, honestly.
Let's see.
But then again, animals are weird. They can literally just be colored whatever. What happened to my screen?
Yeah, I'll probably make. Ooh, yeah, what did happen? Ooh, okay. I probably will make a. I'll probably make the shirt like a gradient and then put some like blacker splotches or what have you. But then the tie I can do. What can I do for the tie to make it something different?
Hmm. Um, for the tie, you could maybe I'm trying to think of what you could do, and I'm thinking you could maybe have like just dinosaurs on the tie, honestly, or like hold on, does Miss Frizzle wear a tie?
What?
Does Miss Frizzle wear a tie? Let me check
I
something.
don't think she usually does. No. Is that the direction we're going with this? Is this like a elementary school teacher who specifically only teaches paleontology for some reason?
Just a science teacher. This is like his one dime, so he's just his only lesson is just dinos.
Yeah.
I did find a Miss Frizzle tie, if that helps, but it's not. It's a Magic School Bus tie. It's got a bunch of planets on
Yeah,
it.
we can get the lore out here. On who this guy is, I guess. And that might inform it.
Oh, I like how this looks already. It looks like a dry erase board.
Ooh, it does look like Travis. But again, just that border is what I was thinking. Hold on, let me open up a new thing. Right, hold on.
Yep, yep.
I'm gonna open up. That's not. There you go.
Hold on, I might have to use it. I don't want to use it to the mic. This will hurt. Okay, we're fine.
Okay, so this isn't the right like dimensions or whatever. But what I was thinking is I would have done like sort of a. Maybe size this down a little bit. A little bit more. So we have sort of. Oh, I did this on the background layer. It's fine.
No! Ron Layer! Kronk! No!
It's fine. I'm not gonna. This is just like sketch to get my idea across.
I just turned that off now. Now I have to make a new so now I have to make a new layer specifically for the cliff. So I put that there. So
Make this a little bit smaller like that. Okay.
there we go. Okay.
So here's sort of the idea I would have. Okay, that's annoying. Hold on, let me fix that. So you have sort of this area over here. You could have like down here. You could have, let's say, um, you could have like just a little monitor, much like the chat box that has like that's for like donations or whatever, right? You have like
Mm-hmm.
a donation sub goal or whatever, and then you have like there's chat box, there is streamer, And game is here. You know?
Would you mind sending me that too when you are done so I can just put that in the reference?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
I will just actually take a screenshot of this,
Yippee!
and then like you can put like fossils or whatever all around. I don't know how to draw. Like trying to draw like an Animal Crossing fossil. Remember what they look like because I don't play that game. Uh,
By the way, you will be Animal Crossed whenever you do submit your recording for that, by the way, remember?
oh yeah, you will be Animal Crossed. You say like I'm going to be, I'm going to be betrayed.
That one deer that you trusted is actually a druid this entire time.
I will be betrayed. Oh, I didn't even get the one deer part. I was like, that's a weird thing to add, and you forgot the animal part of it. That's really funny actually.
You will be Animal Crossed. It's like, what does that mean? 2 minutes later, the deer or not deer.
And then maybe like here in the corner, you have like or like we're probably up on the top actually here. Here's where you put. Oop. Okay, I will snipping tool this and send it to you.
Sweet. So I just have to turn that off, and I'm going to do a little wobbler time. This is honestly going to take so much faster than the last one.
Yeah.
Because of one main reason, I just freeze draw the lines. I don't have to
Yeah, you
do
don't have.
the thing.
You can hit shift or hit shift and draw, and it'll make it straight line, right?
Oh, I know, but I was just like my perfection. It was like,
There, there's sort of a rough outline for you.
ooh, thank you, thank you. I will pin this.
That's the idea I have.
Sweet.
Oop, I think I minimized your thing again by accident. Yeah, okay.
That's okay. I'm just doing Kraggles and Crocs right now. Which, no, Crooks. Sorry. I'll be drawing
Crocs.
Crocs. I'll be drawing Crocs soon. Don't worry.
Oh, you meant like as in like lizards when you said Crocs. I thought you meant like the shoes.
Honestly, do you know how many paleontologists wear those? Like genuinely?
As- I assume the amount is going to be a surprisingly high amount. So
Yeah, it's astronomically. Literally, every time I've seen a picture of paleontological field work, it's either that or sandals. It's
yeah,
like they had a dude who was talking. It was like a dinosaur is this big, and he literally took off a shoe and just threw it onto the desk. And was like, "It's that big. It's like its head is as big as my shoe."
I see.
It's very funny because it's like, oh, paleontologists just love Crocs. Yeah, they love both of them.
Both types. All two varietals.
They love Crocs. All paleontologists love Crocs. Can you have a GIF be a border, or is that not an option?
You could make one. It's not recommended.
Hmm.
Just because it would like slow your performance or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that makes okay. Reason I ask was because I was wondering what I could do for some of the stuff that I've planned to do. Oop. Audio. And then I just go in here and then oh, nope. There we go. Yeah, I found it very funny because it was just like, okay, cool, we have to switch animation styles. We have to switch our projects basically. So you swap what you would animate in that class. The fear on her face.
You gotta learn how to draw not humans, buddy. You,
Never gonna happen, Chief. Never gonna happen.
you're gonna learn one. You're gonna learn whether you like it or not.
They can try. They can try. It won't happen. Every time they're gonna make me. If I ever get this, if I ever swap with the 2D animator and they make me try to do a 2D like anime fight scene, it'll literally just be probably someone fighting a dinosaur. You can't make me. No. I will win always, no matter the cost.
You gotta learn how to draw humans, man. You gotta at some point.
Are you gonna make me?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I will make you right now.
You know what that means, right?
What?
You have to draw dinosaurs as accurately as possible
Oh
then.
no. I'm not really even that good at drawing humans yet, so I don't know,
No, no,
man.
no, 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 no. You can't back out of this one, Chief. I'm sorry. You started this. I'm finishing it.
Sir, finishing this fight. Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing at that 7-Eleven? Sir, drinking my Slurpee.
Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing out of bed so early? Sir, I had a nightmare.
Sir, I threw up. Yeah. I do gotta learn how to draw not humans, but I think my first thing for not humans is gonna be backgrounds. And that's gonna be after I actually learn how to draw humans, like, well. Because my proportions are still way off.
I think your proportions are fine.
They're not. I like get that you're trying to be like supportive, but like I need like these are things that I seriously need to improve, and I recognize that I need to improve, um, and I want to improve because that's the whole point of it is I'm it's fun. I'm learning, you know.
True. Learning does take time and a lot of knowledge.
Learning doesn't take the knowledge; it's when you gain the knowledge. So,
No, it takes it. Last time I checked the Knowledge Eater, that's where they kind of come in. That makes sense.
the knowledge eater
Yeah, don't you know? The Knowledge Eater?
is the knowledge eater anything like the Bruin?
Kind of. Only difference is one is directly linked to dementia if they eat too much of your knowledge.
Okay. Do you know did I send you the image the Bruin exchange?
Keep
Did I ever send you that, or were you just going along with what I said?
going along, but now you have me interested. What is this exchange?
There was I forget why it started. Oh no, it was because one of my friends Taco posted a tweet that it was like fucked up that Scout's introduction into for TF2 is him saying that if you grew up where he grew up, you'd be dead, and the place he grew up is just Boston. And I'm from Massachusetts. I mean, what? No, I'm from Crescent. Anyways, character break time. I'm from Massachusetts, so my friend messaged me, "Hey, do you think I could survive living in Boston?" I said,
No.
I said no, especially not around the time he was around, because because that game takes place in like what the 60s.
Technically the 50s, but yeah.
That's around the time when the Bruin was around, and the Bruin was a genetically engineered super bear that ravaged the streets of Boston for many years. Uh, and it could breathe ice, and we named our hockey team after it. Um, and then because I can't just let things be as they are. I went further. It was only ever stopped in about around the 70s when a ancient Celtic druid called upon the power of the gods and smote it from existence. And that's where we got our basketball team.
That's so cool.
Fucked up that the Celtics, the team, uh, is pronounced incorrectly. That's cultural appropriation as an
Yeah,
Irish woman. Um, Not even culture. It's just disrespectful. Say Celtic or say Celtic. Jesus, I'm doing it now.
now you're culturally appropriating. You
It's
became
my
the
own
very thing
culture.
you became the very thing you were sworn to destroy.
It's my own culture. I'm Irish. Anyways, uh, no, that's not even gonna be a character back in character. No, my VTuber name still is Irish. So yeah, I'll stick with that.
What did I just do? Okay, never mind. We did nothing. I thought I got scared. I was like, what did I just do? I was talking with some friends and they were like going over what evil versions of themselves would be like,
Yep.
and all of them just agreed if I was evil, I'd just be a car person.
Be into cars.
And I was like, why is that? And they're like, fossil fuels. Like, ah,
Yeah.
evil sets be like Toyotathon. It's the 1972.
Evil Seth be like, I love Toyota Thon.
Evil sets be like, I love fossil fuels.
Evil Seth be like, seen the Brennan's Wario, when in we will again.
Excuse me?
Goodbye, V. What's the opposite of hey gang? It's me, when in we will again. I hate Dungeons and Dragons. My favorite tabletop role playing game is buying up all the affordable housing in an area. A game I play from dawn till dusk. Also, I don't like to stay hydrated or tell stories about the time I was a counselor at LARP camp.
Actually just starts crying. Oh, I should be in the corner. I should not be in the screen.
Yeah,
Put that there.
I still leave a little bit more space for like a chat box, unless you were gonna put the chat box over, which makes more sense actually. Never mind.
I
Continue.
still, I still have to mess around with this and get everything in here. But yeah, I'm gonna just working on all this right now.
Never mind. Carry.
Because when you said fossil border, I thought I was thinking of this being like a border surrounding the entire screen, like even my screen share and everything. Like it would be like on the edges of my screen.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or-
Cause like I would still have had the
Have I been looking at this all wrong, Bestie?
I don't know. Like you can still make it like a little bit bigger than that, but like I would still keep, the colors the same. It doesn't like just start,
Oh no, I know.
but
I'm
like
just doing that so I can see
okay.
where it is.
All right, fair. Yeah, I would make that still just a little bit bigger. But
Okay,
yeah,
I just gotta wait for.
more so, yeah, less so taking up the entire screen. Um, so you have room for chat to be on screen.
Oh, oh no. Well, now we wait. I did the oopsie thing called I pasted color, but I didn't see where I was pasting it. So now we wait. Okay. So now I'm imagining like there being fossils on like this layer, if that makes sense, like the primary layer, yeah.
Yeah, and
And then in the chat box in here would just be like stuff.
yeah, and that's yeah, like the inside of that is like the game screen, you know,
Yeah.
where you do the
Just
whole
chat.
yeah, on some kind of monitor question mark, or you could theme it however
I
you'd want.
I just put it like this because I thought, it might sound a bit stupid, but you know the plaques in the museums that when you walk up to these.
That's such a good idea. That is so smart. You're a genius. Apatosaurus. Have you watched Epithetaurus? Did I make you do that yet?
You might have. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to go through my mental databanks right now.
Yeah. It doesn't have a lot of dinosaur references, but the ones it does have are pretty good. I picked up that like way of saying pretty good from Portal because I played through Portal 2. There's a scene in that where GLaDOS is like uh I am required to tell you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. We're fully function. The facility is fully functional once again.
Nice. I
Portal's really
I
good.
just, every time I think about Portal, I just keep thinking one of my friends was like, "Seth, you're just like Wheatley," and I was like, "Oh, I love him too." The Tracer player. Is that a compliment or an insult? What did you mean by that?
Is literally a is literally a man designed to be the dumbest idiot imaginable. I think that was
I was like, "What do you mean by that?" No.
so mean. Okay.
But yeah, I was gonna have chat be like a museum plaque basically. So there's gonna be like a little thing off to the side that just goes off, and its entire purpose would just be like to hold up the plaque as well.
If you don't mind,
Or
I'm going to just
hmm,
hide these hands because I don't
that's
think they
fine.
look good.
You know what you could have honestly done?
Uh,
You could have you know the stupid like dino hand gloves or like the dino mittens. Have you seen those?
yeah, I'm not doing that though. This is
Just have him literally be holding dino puppets in his hands. So it's just draw tiny dinosaurs for his hands.
okay. That's mostly correct.
Because I'm not sure exactly. Because she said make panel, make a border, make swaps, but she didn't say anything about making like a PNG tuber or a VTuber. So I'm trying to think on does she want one or not? Would she
I
want
don't
one?
I don't think you need to make a whole thing. I was just offering up the idea of designing one or like designing an idea of one because if you're gonna make like a VTuber like
Honestly,
uh
it would be a lot. It would be a lot helpful to have that in case of the day if I ever do more stream collabs because I've done a few, not a lot, but oftentimes I kind of feel a bit out of place sometimes
yeah,
when I have just the raw.
among all the anime people.
It's just like the art channel. It's for real, for real. Anime character, waifu, dinosaur. If you want, I could just make this person out of clay.
I think I could probably draw like an open mouth version of this also if you'd like.
I could make him out of clay.
You
That's
could
also an option.
you could do that. I feel like that's a lot of effort that I personally wouldn't put myself through.
Make him real. What's his name anyway?
I don't. That is a good question because like VTuber names, you gotta sound good. You know, they gotta sound like snappy. And mine is like arguably a bad one because mine is not like a super snappy like marketable name, you know? So like, stuff like
Screw it. His name's Mr. Sizzle.
Mr. Sizzle. Give him a first name. Give him a so
Russell. Russell.
Russell Sizzle.
Russell.
Yeah, okay. Sure, Russell Sizzle. First name Russell, last name Sizzle. Got it.
Everyone just calls him Mr. Sizzle.
Yeah, I can make a Mr. Sizzle like a logo, I guess.
Do you know who he's cousins with? Or who
He's
he's related
yeah, he's
to?
related. Yeah. Okay, gradient overlay. So the gradient would be probably like a red color, right? Red's
Yeah.
to like a tan. That's
Uh,
ish, like a. Hold on, that's not the right colors. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. A nice sort of.
green. Honestly, you could go whatever because I mean we do actually have color. We actually have colors of a dinosaur that went from an orange to a like a white as its color palette because it lived like in the underbrush.
I'm gonna make this a little bit brighter, I think. And then this can be a little bit less murky.
Actually, counter offer. Uh,
Yeah,
could it go from a dark green to a light green?
I could do that. I think that loses some of like the um dinosaur-ness. I think keeping one side like tan makes it feel a little bit more like dinosaur
Fair enough.
IMO. But we can
I'm gonna
try it.
actually have to start looking into this now because I'm wondering why tan is a color that makes people think of dinosaurs more.
I mean, I also like a gray probably. It's just normally I think most like media doesn't present them as like fully one color. But if we like um I've got to reverse that if you want to make it look the way I want it to. But like hold on. Like that. That just doesn't feel dinosaur to me. I don't know.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. My mind, whenever I think of dino, it just goes straight to green.
Yeah, I think green as one of the colors works well. I think green to tan, like sort of that sort of color palette right there.
Yeah.
I think the reason it might be the reason that tan is associated with it is because of bones.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that does. That does make sense.
All right.
Actually, you just gave me an idea.
Yeah.
The chat donation will just be like surrounded by bone. Like it'll be just
Just
like
a
a box surrounded by
big
bones.
bones. Yeah.
Or a little bone dinosaur holding a chat donation box area.
That's cute. Actually,
He'll pop up and his bones will jiggle a little bit, it'll jitter and it'll drop back down, else it'll crumble when it fades away.
yeah. All right. These ones are gonna have I think the colors like of the thing reversed because they're like folded in. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll pretend that I know how clothes work. I'm an expert, actually.
Greatest there ever was.
That's maybe a little bit too much praise for someone.
Wrong, chief.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Skeleton Divine Death Blast.
No! Not again!
Kill them with kindness? Wrong. Uh, not Skeleton Divine Death Blast is another thing.
Kill them with
The,
kindness? Wrong. Curse of Ra.
the Pharaoh's Curse.
Have you seen the curse of
Wow.
Have you seen the curse of Poseidon video?
I don't think I have.
It's the what's his name from Spider-Man, that one guy, the new Spider-Man. He's like live streaming himself talking into the camera, and there's like this dude behind him walking, and you see a giant water spout come by and just like take him, like it hits him and wipes him out. He's just gone,
Miles
and he
so
turns.
Miles
No,
Morales
no,
you're
not
talking.
no,
No?
not Miles, not Miles. It's the actor,
Oh, Tom
the actor.
Holland.
Yeah, it's Tom Holland talking, and like he's just sees this guy here. Like, hold on, let me find this. Hold on. Poseidon's curse. Wow, it just gets taken.
I'm going to look at this. I don't want to try and put it up on stream because I'm worried it'll crash the thing.
I'm just gonna put it in the Discord
All
so
right.
you can just. He just gets taken. He's just talking.
He's gone. Yeah, okay.
I wish they had more of the video there because apparently Tom walks back there to look to see where he went. It's a dead end. He's like he has no clue where he went.
Person that. Sure.
He goes back to check and make sure the guy's okay, and he walks back there, and it's just a dead end. So he generally has like no clue where he went.
Classic. Classic prank.
Classic Poseidon moment. So funny.
The good old curse of Poseidon prank. It's always funny.
Truly. No one ever sees it coming until it's too late. Funniest thing I ever saw. Would we still be friends if I hit you with the curse of Poseidon?
Would you still love me if I inflicted upon you the curse of Poseidon?
Actually, this makes me go to my next topic. Have you read the Dune book yet?
No, I haven't watched Dune either.
So the entire point of Dune is why it's one of the greatest stories ever written on humanity. It's because of the fact of it's a classic literary novel that all boils down to the very simplistic point: would you still love me if I was a worm?
That's just like Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward.
Explodes, like actually just combusts.
Except worm like with a Y. Like dragon.
WYRM. Oh, I had a sort of funny moment, I'm gonna call it, when I was with a friend and they were like, "Man, this lore is so confusing. If only we had someone who knew more about it." I was like, "What lore are you trying to figure out?" And they were like, "Oh, it's Xenoblade." And I literally sat there, my PTSD-filled brain brought me
Like,
back to what I.
my time has come. It's so funny to me that you accidentally watch a fucking 2-hour video on Xenoblade lore, was it?
I was like, I'm gonna watch Final Fantasy lore so I can get caught up. I watched the Ron lore video, so like I now have an innate knowledge. Xenoblade is literally just Bionicle. Like that's that's the it's literally just Bionicle lore, but less cool and anime.
I mean, I think early Xenoblade at least, yeah, but I think the newer ones are a little bit different.
If
Um,
anyone who's a fan of Xenoblade joins in here, they can fight me all they want. I literally just have to pull up Bionicle's lore, and I will end it very quickly.
all right, I'm liking this sort of color scheme I got going. I still do need to think about what I'm putting on the tie, if anything.
Critters?
That would just cause me to draw
Bones?
bones.
Well, you don't have to draw them in depth. You could just draw them as like
To the little guy.
very simplistic. Even their heads, honestly, just draw like little heads of dinos, just dino heads. Have you seen my latest drawing I'm working on? You could do something like that if that makes sense.
Which one is it? The latest one?
The spiral of time. Do you want me to get a picture of that and drop it? Because they're not.
I can pull it up. Posted it in Evil World.
Evil. It's not called that anymore.
Is it? No, sorry, it's called The Skeleton Appears Now. My bad.
Yeah, it was the one doodle where it was like doodling to distract myself from college right now. 30 days ago. New art, yeah. It's in there. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's 30
You
days.
don't have to draw that many though. Yeah, you understand.
30 days ago? I don't see.
Yeah. New art 30 days ago. Doodling to distract myself from college.
I don't see this one. Let me look. Okay, there it is. Oh, it's more than 30 days ago. History on paper. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah. I could maybe even, like, put one of your things on there.
Fill it with my art. I'd cry. I'd actually cry. I love that. That could be like self-promotion, although I don't sell ties yet.
Soon.
I actually have started. Don't tell anyone this. I started plans on for
You're
shirts soon.
you're
Actually,
you're on stream. It's
delete the bot. Delete the bot.
I'm
Delete the
not deleting the
bot.
VOD. It's going up on the. Luckily, I don't think anyone is subscribed to the Daydream Roaster channel yet. So
Just me.
it's got 9 subscribers, one of which is my main account.
2 are me. You have my cranky con here. Look, I'll resubscribe right now. Hold on. Unsubscribe, resubscribe.
To which channel?
the VOD one.
Okay, yeah. Um. Okay. How do artists get it so that they can actually like use a fill tool and it doesn't look like trash?
Good question. Uh-oh. YouTube just hit me with a scary thing. I'm trying to switch to my other YouTube account. It said it wasn't there. Oh, there we go. Why did it do that? That scared the hell out of me. Jesus.
How is this
Trying to
looking
switch.
so far?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm liking this design a lot too.
Wonder if it's time to change the passwords. Ever since I got hacked once, I have been very panicky about that sort of deal now, honestly. Very scary.
I think that's a pleasing skin tone to go along with this. It's kind of a bone-esque, but it's, you know, it's nice. Go, white boy, go.
Yeah. Trying to reference the fossils on my desk right now. So
Okay.
how does that look for one fossil right so far? Look at that. I drew one fossil in here.
Whole one fossil.
Just one for now. I will fill the whole thing in here. It will all be filled with fossils. I'm gonna do the little donation box thing right now, though. So that will be a new folder. Not a new layer, no! God.
Well, it's got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense.
Because one of the things I was really thinking of doing was, I watched one of my favorite YouTubers, and what he did is he had one of his illustrations run across the screen every once in a while, like literally run across the stream. Like it literally just ran over. It was a little Megapnosaurus. It just ran over, and I was like, "Oh, I could do something like that, but out of stop motion. Just a little guy who just, for no reason at all, he's loose in the warehouse, so he just runs around."
What type of color do I go for pants? Pantaloons, even.
I was about to ask, what would Mr. Sizzle's pet be, but then I realized it'd probably be something not like a lizard, honestly.
Yeah, gotta be something.
He doesn't have a pet.
He
He's
just-
too scared.
I was gonna say no. I can't have a pet lizard because it's too close to the thing he teaches about. Okay.
Then he'd hit you with the lizards aren't dinosaurs, they're actually in
Actually,
Oh, I don't want Mr. Sizzle to be the actually teacher. That hurts.
we'll give him glasses, maybe.
Fine. Give him big old goggle-os. My man's is blind.
I've been trying on the leg. It doesn't have. Okay. That's full. Cool. Don't worry about me. I'm not losing it or anything. It's smooth.
Oh, I was like, why isn't this working? I realized, oh, wait a minute. I'm not on the actual, like, tool to make the rectangle.
That would do it.
Indeed. Why are you the wrong color? Why are you so thin?
Why are you in the bathroom?
Let's...
You should get a job.
Should I go for one on the top or one on the bottom? What do you think for the donation? Does the top look feel or does the bottom feel better for how rounded we're going for?
I think probably the bottom feels better because like the rest of it's kind of very, very chunky, you know? So I think rectangle's better.
True. Okay. Saving this. And then I will make this, I'm going to duplicate you. Yeah, museum plaque, so it can be all fancy. Oh my, am I gonna have to do a test? I don't know how I'm gonna turn this in still, that's the thing, because I was like, how do I show this to her? Because they also decide how we have to turn it in, because some of my classmates were like, you make it a YouTube video, you just upload it to ArtStation, or something like that, if that makes sense. Like, they also choose how they turn it in.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess you'd probably have to do like a animated, or not like an animated, like a just an OBS capture of it.
I do an actual stream. I would not mind it. My first ever stream on Twitch, and also my last at the same time.
Uh, Man, am I bad at drawing circles. They're not even circles,
Wrong.
they're ovals. Man, am I struggling. Just let me... Sure. Good enough. That's fine, right?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect.
The colors aren't perfect or anything. Okay.
I think that's good for now. Maybe? Does that look okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I need to do the hair. I need to make the front one like bone color. Bone saw is ready.
Yippee!
Yippee! I'm godlike here.
Oh my gosh, I could drink Oos Cola! Yippee!
I'm godlike here. It's time cola drinking das. Fortnite and cola.
He sounded so happy. He was so happy.
Yeah.
Oh. My screen just went black. Except for, like one thing.
Like your actual screen.
My clip. Oh, there we go. It fixed itself.
I think
Oh,
I think I need
save.
I think I need to add click back to it every once in a while for it to stay.
Saving. I've never worked on something like this big. That's the thing. Oh, my computer, I can feel it heating up a little bit. Ooh.
Yeah. I've been bigger canvases are so nice though. They make my art look a lot better, I think.
I've always been a small man.
It's Fortnite in Cola.
What's half of, so half of 24 is
12.
12?
Yep.
12, and then half of 14 is 7?
Yep.
Boink.
What's that for?
What will that do? Oh, it's loading.
Are you shrinking the canvas?
Perhaps. Just a little bit. Yeah. Ooh. Now I have to make everything fit in there. That should be good. If it has the right dimensions, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to make it a bit smaller.
How does that look for like the hair?
I like that.
Make that a little bit.
His two little dongles up there to be the two little crests above the eyes.
Alright, I think that's it then, unless I'm forgetting something. And then, oh, I can make a talk sprite also, but
I'm trying to think on what else there might be.
I'm gonna make put the talk sprite real quick. So
Did I just lose all of my folders? I just did. I lost all. It merges all the layers when you change the canvas. I forgot about that. Okay, new plan.
that is I suboptimal
Design.
design, yeah. It's not great.
New plan. We are going to teach you how to be villains. Hi. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Uh-oh. Oh boy.
You okay? It's gonna be good.
I pressed the button on the wrong layer, so it's gonna fill the whole layer with the color, and I meant for it to just fill the fossil layer. Or maybe not. Maybe if I'm lucky, it won't happen. Nope, nope, it did. Okay. I'm trying to not have the fossils be like too demanding, but I'm trying to think on like, cause real life fossils, I don't know, they're cool, but I'm worried that the fossil I do here being like the only thing that's colorly edged in black compared to the rest of this might be a bit.
You don't need to worry about that right now, I don't think, since you're gonna eventually make
Okay.
this in
Oh yeah, it will literally be a real object. Yeah.
yeah. So you don't need to worry about too much about whether the colors look great now, because they
Trying to
won't
think
have
on.
the line art won't be there.
That is true. Yeah. It all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why was I worrying about that?
All right, have Mr. Sizzle saved, and I
Yippee.
will make. I think with the remainder of my time, I am going to make a little logo.
I'm gonna start working on the panels.
The stream starting and stream ending.
Yep. Yep. Or be right back.
Yeah.
Because I had some ideas for those, honestly. I had some really good ideas for those. BRB. So, It's prehistoric related, right?
Yeah.
Everything's prehistory. So I was thinking, I'm just gonna do a very quick sketch of this. So it's a pond of water or something right
Yeah.
here. There's gonna be like foot tracks going like this, but in the pond, it's gonna be like a little salamander guy.
All right. I'm liking
But
this.
it's gonna be more than one of them. So they literally will spell out the thing of B, and then the other will be shaped like an R, because they're just little guys. So they're just gonna be sitting here. So BRB, and then Shadow of a Dinosaur will come over and it'll scare them and they'll swim away or they'll move for a little bit and then it'll come back into position basically.
It's fun.
Or it'd be like, let me make my thing bigger, first of all. Okay, that's a lot better. Yep, much better. Okay, so BRB1. Not barbecue. I was also thinking of having it to be like, because the main thing for the Be Right Backs, I really would like for them to just be something simple. Or like, one of them could literally maybe be like, because I want it to be animals that spill out, Be Right Back.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking of one where it's, let me get the leaf here.
It's a good like prehistoric themed font.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Sorry.
And then, no, you're fine, you're fine. This one I was thinking of, it would be like carboniferous, so giant insects. And you'd see like a giant millipede over here, like chowing down on the leaves. And what would happen is like it'd be moving here back and forth every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
But right in the middle, so it'd be like bite marks right here on these leaves. So they already got chomped on. But in the middle, it literally would be. And the light would come through that, and it would shine over here on the bottom. So it literally, because it'd be.
It's also very cute. You only need to do the one BRB screen, so you're gonna have to pick your favorite.
Oh, I can only do one? I can't
mean,
have multiple?
Most people don't have multiple BRB screens. Still probably want to have them. Stream starting soon. Screen ended. Stream ending screen, which I don't do at all. I don't do a screen ending. I also don't have a BRB screen, so.
Oh.
But that's just
Okay.
because I'm not a professional. Because I'm bad.
I'd call you professional.
No, I'm not. I'm so
Yes, you
not a
are.
professional. You do not lie to me. Do not speak with truths before me.
I was about to say something. I was like, "You have P in your name for that stands for professional." And
It,
literally, I was
I,
looking at your name, and I was like, "If we just take the D, we flip it upside down. That becomes a P for professional."
no, because it's uppercase.
Yeah, it doesn't. Sorry. You have the M for manager. How about that?
I'm not a manager.
You
I'm a
have the
streamer.
D for. You have the D for dynamic and the M for. I'm trying to think about what I
Yeah.
can say. I'm trying to think out what I can say. You have the M for memorable. Dynamic and memorable.
All right. Sure.
That's why I have R in my name. My R stands for radioactive. Because what I've also been told I could do is I don't even need to have it say BRB. I've also been told I could literally just have it say the word that is like my name, like RustledDoodles, basically, as like a
Yeah.
little bumper too, if I want.
Or Mr.
Which is nice.
Mr. Sizzle.
True, Miss Sizzle.
Should the logo be a chalkboard with his name on it and there's little,
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
Like Mr. Ryu from Sparkle and Raven. Have I gotten you to watch Sparkle and
True.
Raven yet? It's so funny.
I don't know what that is, sadly to
No,
say.
Sparkle and Raven, The Life of Drill Girl is a. Yeah. Are you aware of Yeah Neko Sugar Girls?
Um, I'm
It's
sorry to say no.
it's a notoriously like not very high quality animation project that might be a parody from like the 2006. Um, there are a lot of parodies of it, and Sparkle and Raven is kind of a parody of it. It's from a genre of video called fanime, which is when people who were weebs would try and make their own anime on YouTube in Microsoft Paint. So
Huh.
it's one of those, and it's really funny. It's made by the same guys who did made by a couple of the same people from this like the Snapcube Real Time Fandom group. So most notably Dollop Days, who voiced Jet in the in Necessity of Change, or the Rider's dub, plays the protagonist Raven. It's really funny. It's got really it's not like funny because it's like making fun of something. It's just got good written jokes. One of the things I really appreciate about it is like it feels less like let's make fun of this trend from 2006 and more like yeah, we're making the thing from 2006 and also we're making good jokes. So oh man, I'm gonna have to draw like a dinosaur skull necklace or something.
It's fine.
That's easy for you to say, Mr. I draw dinosaurs.
Okay, it may be my job, but still. I'm sure you can draw a dino. I believe in you.
I'm just not sure it's gonna
It,
look great and professional, which is what I'm aiming for with this
there's
level.
also there's a variety of dinos. There's no real definitive one, if that helps. So you can choose. I just can't get over the fact that I'm gonna have a VTuber idea.
You have like a whole guy even.
If I ever learned VTube Studio,
VTube
Mr.
Studio is
Sizzle Woe.
VTube Studio is not a difficult program to use. What's difficult is Live 2D, which is the thing you use to rig the
Oh.
models. Um, Rigging is very expensive, and I think I genuinely like essentially ripped off my rigger slash designer because of how little money they were charging.
Aw, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not something for you to apologize for. I still feel bad. Hey, Yoma, if you're watching at some point, sorry that I didn't pay you as much as you deserved. Um, and also sorry that I can't because I'm in college. Don't have money.
I literally got paid earlier today, honestly.
SMH. I could never.
I'm thinking about what I will do with said thingy bobber. Because it's probably gonna get either saved or spent on just food. You know how expensive food is?
Yes, very, very expensive. I know because I buy it frequently.
That's good. Uh-oh.
Okay. Let me grab like a chalkboard font, probably.
No, not free transform. Regular transform. I want his head to look like it's supposed to be a head, not just a goob. Duplicate layer. Move him. Or her. We don't know. Rotate. Yeah, I changed the salamander guys to trilobites because everyone knows trilobites. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what trilobite is.
I'm gonna change it back to salamander.
Everyone knows what this thing is. You'd be surprised.
I forgot not everyone is into paleontology as much as I am.
Alright, let's do it like this, and then we that, and I can we can blend mode solve. Yeah, there it is. A little bit too much. I'm not good enough at whistling to. I'm doing disservice to this song by whistling. I need to learn to whistle properly because I've literally only very recently learned how to whistle specifically so I could whistle out the travelers specifically. Because man, does that song? Man, does that song? That's the end of the sentence. No one would be mad at me if I traced over a real life dinosaur skeleton, right?
No. No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that instead of trying to draw it based on a.
The entire
What?
purpose of those is reference. Like that's what the skeletals exist for. They're just there so you can just grab one and be like, okay, dino time. Also, I just realized I did not notice this until now, but I apparently have 5 followers.
What?
Yeah, I have no clue how to do that.
Weird.
Wacko mode even.
Wacko, like from Animaniacs. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, we're good. Oh wait, I can't hear you at all. If you speak, hold on. Okay, no. My thing isn't picking it up either. Hold on, let me fix this.
Gone forever.
Alright, fixed.
We will miss her dearly.
I have to fix it. Yeah.
She will be missed. I could still hear her voice.
It's like I can still hear your voice. I need to reset your thing. Set. Okay, we're good.
You see what we're going for though here? Can you see the lettering?
Yeah, I get it. I see it.
Yeah, B. I still have to make the R, but
Kind of like what Ozuni Peachy does, but hers are less. No, actually, it isn't. She doesn't have those. Her starting soon screen just has her eating bugs. My bad.
no, 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 not the babies, no.
Ozuni Peachy is deranged. Kind of love her for it though.
Uh, that hurts. Yeah, I'm gonna be more of a YouTube content creator though, probably less of a Twitch streamer content
Yeah.
creator.
Um.
Oh, are you drawing? Are you tracing over the bones? I was
Yeah.
about to ask. Okay, just making sure. Sorry, I was getting scared of like, oh no, does she know where the eye hole is? Oh God, do I have to explain? Oh no.
No, it's just the bones.
That's good.
Just a big skeleton.
I once had to explain to a dude in my class who I decided to trade dino projects on, and he put the eye in the wrong spot. Do you know where he put it? Can you tell?
All the way back here.
Yeah. And I was like, that's the premaxilla. That's entire area is just designed to for jaw muscles. Then you have the maxilla, which is the big no, that's the anorbital fenestra, which is the big hole into the skull there nearby the nose. It's an extension of the nasal area. So they could smell good.
Fascinating.
Yeah. And then there's the actual eye hole, which is the eye hole. Do you
No.
know do you know the funniest part of all this too?
What?
He was like, dinosaurs are too complicated. Literally a month later, he modeled a bird. Birds are so easy. I was like,
Under what? In what
does he
universe?
know? Does he know? Does he know? Does he know?
I thought you were gonna say she drew like a Gundam or something.
No, he was generally the creature. He does bird. He actually is like more of a mech kind of guy. He likes Gundams too. Actually, he models Gundams. He 3D prints them.
Oh, Gundams are really cool though. So I don't.
It's my favorite part though was man, birds are so easy. As he did the bird skull, like and everything else. Like, does he know? Does he know? Does he know? He did not know that birds are dinosaurs, which is odd. Do you think he'd be able to see it after a while? I just can't get over that, honestly. It's just, does he know? He does not know, does he? No, he does not.
Does he know? What was he cooking?
I felt like the Riddler. Does he know? He does not. Hit him with the funny.
Hey, well,
Hello. We are working on shenanigans.
yeah.
These are just very quick, rough doodles. They're not
Very
full
quick,
artistic.
rough doodles, he says, making most elaborate thing I've ever seen.
It's trilobites. These aren't. This isn't. I don't even have a reference pulled up. These aren't even like atomically accurate.
Okay,
You want me to?
if if your point of reference is it accurate down to the oh no, you meant anatomically. I thought you said atomically accurate, as in it's correct down to the atomic level.
Atomic scale. That's only for when I draw kaiju. Okay. That's only for kaiju.
Oh, okay, so okay, that's like a good enough drawing
Yeah.
for like a to like look like it's on the chalkboard, right?
Yeah.
Just in the corner here.
I would say just rough it up a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Is there a way you can like mess with its gradient level if that makes sense to
Yes, I
fade it
can.
a little bit? Sweet. Yeah, chalk is a bit. It's not exactly 100% there unless you like grind it down, and even then, it's like that's a wasted chalk because it'll if you blow on it, it's gone.
Yeah. So here's your sizzles.
We love Mr. Sizzle.
The Vtuber logo, I suppose. Should like add a little like chalk there too.
Just smudge him with chalk a little bit.
No, I just meant I put like a little thing of chalk on the board.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen people do that, but it sounds like something people could realistically do. Why do you go off the thing? Hold on a sec. Oh, okay, this is a little bit resized. There we go. How does that look, Seth?
I love that.
Okay, cool.
Can you see the letters here for BRB, or do I need to make them a bit more pronounced? Because
I think it works, especially because you're gonna animate it, right?
yeah, they're gonna scuttle around. They'll come back into it.
Yeah. That a little bit of an angle.
Ooh, tic-tac link. Um, I mean, the dotted line thing, it kind of reminds me of what people will do with dry erase markers. Because when people draw with the dry erase marker, they'll oftentimes like have their wrist be like eerily straight, and they'll do all of like no, they'll have their arm be straight, and they'll do all of the work with their wrist, basically, if that makes
That's
sense.
how I draw normally.
You draw like how you draw with the dry erase marker?
No, I just draw with entirely my wrist, and I don't use my rest of my arm at all. It's very bad for me.
Oh, that yeah, I can imagine. Sounds painful.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it's not the final. This is just sort of an idea of what it would look like. The final one's going to be
Yeah.
done all with stop
Stop
motion puppet,
motion.
so it'll like
Yeah,
scuttle onto the screen into the shape.
they'll just be like over mud, and then what's gonna happen is some very large critter is just gonna like swim overhead and spook them all away, and they're gonna come back slowly
Will,
into the shape.
Will, what do you mean you use your fingers to draw?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Will,
Nope. Stop. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Drown.
that's
You.
Will.
What do you
That's my
mean? Your
brother.
finger? Will, hold on. You use your fingers when you draw. Are you a spider?
I don't think spiders have fingers. It's like my in.
That's. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. So you're
You
telling me you
are
keep
you are
your
a
index and your thumb. Hold on. Hold on. Your index. Are you doing the Italian pose whenever you draw? So, but sideways.
like the I guess you
The
could
whole
do it if you,
hands.
depending on how you held it, you could sort of move your fingers around.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound good. That sounds like you either have like you are either the greatest thumb wrestler of all time, or you were gonna get like arthritis at like the age of like 20.
I mean, he's 22 now, and he's still living just fine. So no
Ah, sorry,
arthritis.
arthritis at the age of 23. My bad. 1 year to go.
All right, yeah, I feel good about this. I like this. I like how this came out.
I do indeed enjoy it very much.
That is baffling to me, Will.
You, your wrist. Okay, how? There's no how. How does your wrist stay locked? So your arm is moving, but you don't move your hand. You just.
He's,
Sorry, that hurts. That physically hurts my brain to try to comprehend. Because I'm just imagining like that's robotic precision. Are you sure this is your brother? Are you
yeah, I'm
sure?
sure it's my brother. I'm not sure he's not a robot.
I'm pretty sure this is a cyborg
But
at
no,
this
I think
point.
I understand what he means by that is that he's drawing with his fingers mostly, which is still a wild thing to try and do. Um, but he's using his arm to like get around the page probably. He does have titanium in his spine.
Oh, yeah, no cyborg, cyborg, augmented human, cyborg.
Yeah.
I know what you are. You can't hide from me.
Anyways, this was the VTuber design we came up with since it's all gonna be paleontology themed because that's Seth's whole thing. And it's
Oh, do
gonna
we
be
want to
like
show them the rest of what we worked on so far?
yeah, yeah.
All right,
So
let me just turn this off.
here's sort of VTuber design. I made it have like a talk sprite. That's not the right. Yeah. So that Seth could use it in the future. We arrived on the name Mr. Sizzle. He's based off of a I don't know how to pronounce dinosaur names.
Ceratosaurus.
Ceratosaurus, yeah, but he's just like a guy who's like Ceratosaurus themed instead of being like a full blown dinosaur man. And then Seth has made sort of this start to a border. Um, and then the other one, which is
Rock face.
the rock face,
This one.
for when you're in the stream zone, you know.
So, so we have geological. Oh, I think it's froze.
Yep.
We have geological timelines here. I just wrote out a rough sketch, but it's all the way at the top, all the way to the bottom, which is the stupid ages at the very bottom, past the dinosaurs, the age of horse, and then other than that, we have donations and chat. So let me just go ahead and pop those up because if I do this, yeah, there they are. So the donations and chat boxes will basically be like museum plaques, if that makes sense. Dino theme, dino theme.
Yeah. Oh, I never did put a design on his tie. Should I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and that'll be the end for now. Are we done for stream, or do
I
you
think
want to
yeah.
keep going?
I think we could probably end stream here.
We did good.
Yeah, I think
We did good.
we did some good work today. I really enjoyed doing a little 2-person art stream. I think that's a fun way to do it in the future. I like whenever I do like I want to do drawing challenges things with my friends. I'll do it like that. Yeah, because you have a weird sleep schedule, I guess, or a weird schedule in general. Um,
Do
and
you sleep
you
at like?
well, no,
So
it's
you
not a
vampire?
sleep schedule. It's I think it's more so other streamers who watch stream at around this time, right? This is where most people would stream, like late, and I don't. Oh wait, Will, before we leave, do you have any game suggestions that aren't too taxing on my computer so that I can actually run them while I run my YouTube studio? Nope, my model's frozen. No, okay.
I'm gonna
Uh,
start working on another project that I have to do if that's okay, which is an animatic.
all right, yeah. I think that's gonna be the end for stream then. I'm gonna head back to just chatting.
Okay.
Um, let me make sure this is set properly too, real quick. Chat is okay. Yeah, it is set within the right bounds. Yeah, I'll look at the doc. Most of it does seem to be stuff that would be too difficult for me to run reasonably. But yeah, that thanks for coming out to stream. And I will see you on the next one, I guess. Bye.
Yippee!